What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And today we're going to be talking about this new Madden title update. There are a lot of things going crazy within the game right now. I just want to make sure everybody understands this is one of the reasons why I try to urge you guys to not go too crazy about minor bugs. And when I say minor bugs, like usually the game is released in halfway decent shape. It's only been very few Madden years where it's like, yo, what the F? Like, what were you doing, you know, when you released this? This year, obviously the RPO is an issue. There's other things that go on. The swan dives when dudes diving like 90 yards. There's things, you know, thrown through your body. Acrobat is right there. Dude's not doing what he's supposed to do. There are a lot of things that complicate the game and make it so that it's very, it's just not competitive, right? So what EA tries to do is they try to lessen that whole, oh yeah, bro, it's not a competitive game by adding more things to try to make it competitive. Like with the new patch, they're adding new abilities. A lot of you guys saw the abilities earlier on Good Morning Madden. Whether you agree with them or not, it doesn't really matter. I think more or less this title update was for the franchise players. And for those of you guys with the scouting update that do franchise, I haven't played franchise in over 6-7 years, but I do like to make sure you guys have the information. You have to restart your franchise in order for the scouting to take effect, the new scouting update. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that. Right now, I'm primarily a MUT channel, so I'm gonna always focus on MUT, but you never know, bro. We might end up looking at other things very soon, but I want to make sure you guys know that as well. Another thing that I want to talk to you guys about is we're probably going to be getting another AP update. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know how they're going to do it. They were very, very vague about how they brought it up inside the the Good Morning Madden stream. So that whole detail situation is not really going to be known until probably another couple hours. Or by the time you watch this video, you maybe would know what's going on with it. As far as the patch itself, one of the main things that you're going to notice is your streaks. First of all, the delay fade. If you're running bunch in certain aspects, you can't hike the ball when you set a delay fade. All right. Also, in the tight end position in doubles, if you streak the tight end, he now goes out and up. It's no longer a regular streak. It's certain things. The scoreboard is blocked out in certain cases. I will be dropping gameplay for you guys. I don't know if they're gonna put out like another minor patch or if they'll address it later in the week. But for the most part, a lot of you guys are gonna have issues when playing the game, just in regular generalities of the game. It's definitely out of control. That this is something that continuously happens, and it's like I said, it's one of the reasons why I try to tell you guys we have to try to deal with certain things. You know, the RPO situation, right? A lot of you guys are like, yo, the RPO glitch because the corners don't react or whatever like that. But when you play top level players, because I'll run it and somebody will be able to stop it all game, and people run it against me and I stop it. So it's like you got to figure certain things out. Everything is not going to always work the way it's supposed to work. And if you watch the real football right now, you see a lot of quarterbacks, including Lamar Jackson, they'll pump fake and just run. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's not something that actually happens. It's just the fact that there's a delay in the reaction time. But I can tell you this, they did say they're going to be looking at that in a little bit to go ahead and assess what they're going to do with it. I'm going to let you guys know right now, be careful what you wish for. Because if they can successfully patch that, it's going to be something else that's going to happen that's going to make it even worse. It's just the way that it goes. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that we know is going to happen every year, but we still like, all right, they're going to do it anyway. And you just deal with the outcome. So for those of you guys that are playing actively with the patch right now, I will let you guys know this. It's going to be very, very frustrating for the time being, but I think the franchise players would probably, for the most part, enjoy themselves. Also, it's a lot easier to just throw the ball through people's bodies. I played my first game that I played today. I played a guy that just kept throwing streaks right at Sean Taylor. For those of you guys that joined me on Twitch, you'll get that game. You know, some of the gameplay will be on GmiasWorld Gaming. You'll get some here, but it was out of control. And like I said, it reminded me of Madden 20 when Streak Specialist was alive, but none of that really matters. The ultimate goal of us, that, you know, you watching my video and me sharing these, you know, this information with you, is to try to optimize our experience regardless of what EA is doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put a smile on your face regardless of what EA is doing, because EA is out here putting out frowns. So ultimately right now, the way the game is playing is not good. I would definitely just kind of assess more or less how we're going to wait it out, probably until they're going to fine tune it, because it's alleged that they're going to be, obviously they have the, the Most Feared coming out. That's going to be starting Friday. and then they're supposed to be addressing the RPO patch, you know, later in the week as well. So they're going to be patching the game more this week. There are so many things happening right now that I don't know how we're going to be able to manage all of it. You know, it is what it is. Oh, wait a minute, whoa, dude. So this is a 90 overall NCAT fantasy. By the way, I'm just sharing with you guys the NCAT situation. It looks like they give you the opportunity to get an 86 overall fantasy or a 90 overall NCAT. As far as the gridiron goes, this is kind of weird because I don't know if we need any more NCATs, because not being able to put the cards in, I got so many NCATs, dude, and I don't know what to do, man. I'm just out here screaming out, meow, like, bruh, it's so many NCATs, dude. But at least with an 86, you can go ahead and get something, I guess. Nah, we're gonna take the 90 NCAT. Like, I'm addicted to NCATs, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I'm addicted to it. Like, bruh, maybe one of these cards will end up getting something later and we'll want it. Maybe we'll hold on to, like, the Jamal Adams, maybe Mike Gesicki. Listen, we'll just hold this. We'll hold on to this. Because, like I said, just in case anything else comes up, we'll always have that, and we'll be able to add that to the power if any of those other players get an update. But I just want to let you guys know, I did get the 25 wins out of house rules just to make sure I got the pack, because whenever they're giving you anything free, you got to just take advantage of it, because that's just the way it is, bro. The game is wild and savage, and you have to take advantage of any type of free content that you can get. So, you know, moving forward, like I said, there are some other things that I'm planning on doing with the squad. For those of you guys that have been asking about the abilities and everything, I did give you guys a deep dive into the abilities that I use. I will be adjusting abilities again because the game changed again with the patch. I did experiment today by taking off all acrobats. I want to make sure that everybody knows every step of the way what changes, because a lot of you guys that adjust based on what I do, I get the feedback that you guys are winning a lot more games, and that's what my intention is. I want you dominating everyone except for me when I run into you. So that's pretty much what it is. So everybody now has mid zone. Okay, only acrobat is my user. Now, some of you guys are gonna say, Gmias, why are you usering Divine Diablo? Like, what makes him, you know, that guy? You know, he's 6'3", and on a Raiders theme team, he's 95 speed. So that's more than enough speed for you to roam the field and do whatever you want, and he's 6'3", so he's gonna animate. 91 hit power. He will eventually get somebody to fumble. It won't be often, but he will eventually get somebody to fumble. And that's absolutely huge. All right, so some of these things that we're doing right now and the way that we're adjusting, because I went full Raiders, it actually leads me to do certain things. If you're not a Raider theme team, you have to find the fastest, tallest player as your user. And that's it. That's all you need to do. There is nothing else that matters. Height and speed. If you're going Teddy Hendricks, that also works, but I would be very, very careful. Because he doesn't move, you know, around the way he's supposed to. Obviously, because he's a linebacker. You know, Divine Diablo, he just moving. Like he's really, really good with that. Some of you guys are saying, what about 93 speed if you don't have, you know, a Raiders theme team, but you have the strategy cards? 93 speed is not bad, but when you go, if you're gonna go all out, you got to go all out. Go for the biggest, maybe just use Cam Chancellor the way I was doing at the beginning of the year. I had Cam Chancellor as my user because, you know, he's 6'3" and he's super fast. So you can do that as well. Keep that in mind. I think that that's also very important that you know that. As far as everything else goes with the patch, it's not that much that we need to discuss other than what I told you. The scoreboard, you'll have issues. You know, delay fades are broken. You can't hike the ball out a bunch, but I don't run bunch, so that's cool. The streaks are all bad. The streaks out of tight end position and doubles, just absolutely disgusting. But again, don't worry about that right now, guys. We're going to still be able to win games. I got a whole new scheme, pretty much my Madden 20 scheme we were talking about earlier. We're going to go ahead and be labbing that very, very soon. So it's a lot of other things that's going to be dropping very, very soon. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to see you guys soon. If you have any other questions or comments, go ahead and drop me a line in the comment section. Until next time, one love, y'all.